Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are well. Hello. So my name's Jasmin. Today we're going to be doing Broga HIIT, which is a sweaty, mobilizing, stabilizing class. All you're going to need is a mat, some water, and a towel if you've got one. That'd be amazing. So the class structure for today is going to be our spine alignment, our breath, our full body warm-up. We've got 3 blocks of upper body and then 3 blocks of lower body. If you need to rest, take a rest. And if you're doing the class and you're in a Safari or Google Chrome, then please just type into the live chat on the right-hand side. Otherwise, please send me a DM after the class, or just tag me in your post on Instagram, and I'll give you guys a shout out. Okay, well, good morning. Yeah, so let's make a start. So we're going to come to the top of the mat, and we're going to start by aligning the spine. So we want to make that connection with our body. So think about how your feet feel on the mat, how your toes feel, where you're squeezing them together, squeezing the toes into the ground, pressing the balls of your feet into the ground, pressing your heels in, and trying to lift the arch as well. I'm going to squeeze the calf, and then lift the kneecap, tense the quad, squeeze the inner thighs together, tense those hamstrings, squeezing the glutes. So now everything from hips down is engaged. I want you to put your hands on your hips, and then we're going to tuck the pelvis under. So you're going to scoop your bum forward and then tilt that pelvis forward. What a nice level pelvis. So at this point, you're probably lifting it up and it's leaning forward, but when you release and you stick your bum out, you've got that arch and it's tilting down. So find that nice level ground where your pelvis is neutral. Okay, release the hands, and now we're going to set the thoracic spine. That's the bit in between your shoulder blades. So I want you to bring your shoulders up to your ears as high as you can, big squeeze, and keeping them high, open up the chest and squeeze them together. And then pull them down nice and low, but still keeping that squeeze. Imagine there's an orange in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze that. Okay, and then let's make that a roll. So all the way up to your ears, back and down. Good, and again, up, back and down. Each time, think about opening up the chest a little bit more, and again, up, back and down. Good. Okay, and now holding that down position, and I want you to rotate your palms to the front of the mat and then squeeze your little fingers towards your thighs, and that's going to help your upper body and all the muscles around your shoulder blades kind of engage and support your spine. We also want to think about our abs, so have a little feel and make sure that they're turned on. We want to think about bringing the rib cage down towards the pelvis, like you're doing a little crunch here at the same time your glutes are turned on. So we're kind of in this anatomical position. Okay, last bit for the neck. So bring the chin into the chest and put that nice stretch in the back of the neck, and then gently roll it over to the right shoulder. So right ear towards the right shoulder. And then we're going to massage down the left hand and you stretch out your trapezius muscle. Good. Feels nice, right? You should feel tension all the way up to sort of your ear. Okay, and then roll the head towards the back, so looking out to the ceiling nice and slowly, and then opposite side, so left ear to left shoulder, and then we're going to massage down the right hand, reaching that down towards the mat, stretching out the right trapezius. Again, feeling that stretch all the way up to the ear, and then all the way down the neck towards the shoulder. Good, and let's keep that circle going, so bring it back down to the chest, and nice and slowly all the way back up and round, making that circle as big as possible. So imagine there's a pen on top of your head and you're trying to draw a big circle around the room, nice and controlled. And then when you're ready, we're going to change direction. So back chin into chest and ears to shoulders. But keep reaching the hands down towards the ground, keeping those palms facing forward, and keep stretching out those trapezius muscles. Good, nice big slow circles, anti-clockwise. And then when you're ready, just hold it there, bring your head neutral. And I want you to think about bringing your chin parallel to the floor and then also pushing your chin into your throat. So like you're giving yourself a double chin. What that's doing is lengthening the vertebrae in the back of your neck and lifting that base part of your skull a little bit higher. Okay, this is standing. It feels weird, right? But it's because you're using your muscles to support your bones rather than the other way around. So it's actively standing. Okay, so now for the breath. So I want you to close your eyes, take a big inhale through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth. Make a noise. And again, inhale through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth. Deep. Good. Okay, now close the mouth. Take an inhale through the nose, and then out through the nose. And again, in through the nose, and then out through the nose. And now inhale into the belly, and out through the nose. And again, into the belly. You want you to feel it really expand and puff up, and then deep exhale through the nose. Nice. And now inhale into the rib cage. Exhale through the nose. And again, into the rib cage. For your arms, move out laterally as your rib cage expands, and then out through the nose. Good. And our last one, into the top of the chest. So big inhale, filling up high, and then exhale. Again, good. Inhale, top of the chest. Collarbones are lifting up, and then exhale. Good. And now all three. So into the belly, into the rib cage, and into the top of the chest. And then exhale all the way back down your spine. Feel that breath traveling down. And again, belly all the way up, following your spine to the top of the chest, collarbones lift, and then deep exhale all the way back down. Good. Now just keep that rhythm going. Strong, long inhales all the way up, and those deep, powerful exhales all the way down. Or you think about the diaphragm, think about when you're inhaling, how it is pulling down and it's sucking in that more oxygen deeper into your belly. And then when you're exhaling, it pulls up and then forces the air out the top of your chest. So your focus is on your breath and my voice and nothing else. So this is kind of like a form of meditation, and with that comes an enormous amount of focus. So we're going to try and harness that today. This is a really cardio class, so you'll be challenged with your breathing and your heart rate, and it's tough. So in order to make it a little bit easier, focusing on your breath is going to help you just get those extra reps in when you need it, help you to control your breath and your breathing a little bit more rather than just panting through your mouth. Okay, so that's your challenge, to keep your mouth closed for as much as you can in today's class. Okay, right, let's start with some movement. So take a big inhale and reach the arms up nice and high above your head. So I want you to keep that pelvis tucked under, so see, quick squeezing the glutes and engaging those abs, so pulling that ribcage towards your hips. So in this position, we're going to do 3 breaths, and every time we inhale, we're going to reach a little bit higher. So you're going to pull the shoulder out of your socket. Okay, big inhale and reach. Exhale, hold in that position. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold. Last one. Inhale, reach as high as you can, touch the ceiling. Exhale, hold. Okay, now we're going to keep the arms straight. We're going to pull the shoulder back into the joint, and you're going to engage this massive lat muscle, so you're stabilizing through your back. So do that now, pull that down. And also I want you to squeeze your bicep closer towards your ears. So you're trying to pull your arm behind you for this big stretch and tension around your armpit. And that's a lack of mobility, or you might be very mobile, and this feels very easy, but either way, we're going to work this out today. Okay, take a big exhale, and I want you to fold all the way down and just hang there. So just let the weight of your body relax, feel the weight of your head, and make sure you're looking at your knees. So don't look at the floor and the mat in front of you, because then you'll be doing this and putting tension on your neck. Just relax it down, feel the weight of your head. It feels like a pendulum. And then I want you to make note, lift your kneecaps and make note of where your fingertips are. So they might be touching the floor, they might be nowhere near there. Either one is fine. What we're going to do is try and lengthen, make a little bit of progress right now, and lengthen the back of the legs. So if you're touching the floor, amazing. I want you to slide your hands underneath your feet with your palm facing up and your fingertips facing towards you. If you can't do that, grab hold of your big toe with your index finger or middle finger, or grab hold of your ankle or your calf, but whatever you need to do is you need to be able to pull it. It's an active stretch. Okay, so just soften the knees a touch. So get your chest onto your thighs. So you're curled up in a little ball, with your head still looking down towards your knees. We're going to do 3 breaths here. And every time we exhale, we're going to think about lengthening the legs. trying to get those kneecaps locked out again. And we're also going to think about pulling the elbows out wide. So you're trying to get your head closer towards your knees. Remember to suck in your quads and help you get down a little bit deeper. Okay, so take a big inhale. And then exhale, think about lengthening the legs, elbows pull wider for 1. Inhale, lengthen the legs, so we even lock up the kneecaps, elbows wider for 2. Inhale, definitely lock up the kneecaps, tense those quads, squeeze the elbows out as wide as you can. Good. And now release the hands, but still hang there, and then see if you make any progress maybe towards touching the floor or even just touching your toes for the first time. Good. That's progress in 3 breaths. Okay. Now let's move with breath. So this is about a position and an inhale, exhale that's ascribed to that position that makes it feel like a flow. Okay, so inhale, arms come all the way up. And then exhale, we're going to fold all the way back down again. And then inhale, we're going to do a halfway lift. So we're going to bring the hands to the shins or the knees, and then you're going to roll the shoulders back. We're going to aim for a nice flat back. So either your legs are straight and your kneecaps are lifted, or you can soften the knees if it's putting too much pressure on the hamstrings and get that flat back. That's the most important thing, pulling the shoulders back and pushing the chest forward. So you're engaging your back muscles to do this. Eye-line slightly forward, and then we exhale and release that down. We're going to do it 3 more times, but a little bit faster. So inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, eye-line forward. Exhale, release for 1. Inhale, arms come up. Big stretch. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, eye-line forward. Push that chest out. Exhale, release. That's for 2. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, all the way down to the ground. This time, just soften the knees. I'm going to take a step back with the right leg when you've got your palms on the floor. And we're going to come into a high lunge, a runner's lunge, right? So, with a lunge, make sure that front foot is flat on the floor, that your knee is in line with your toe, and your knee is above your heel. Your hips want to be square to the front of the mat, so make sure we're not twisting, that they're square and even, and that your back knee is lifted and that your back heel is pressing towards the back of the mat. So your palms can be flat on the floor. You can just push your fingertips in. We're trying to create some length from the back of the neck all the way down to your heel. So that's what the length is. We're stretching out the right hip flexor and the left glute. So we can bounce up and down or rock backwards and forwards. Just trying to open up the hips, sink them a little bit lower. Make note of how it's feeling. It should be mild discomfort. It shouldn't be pain. And if you don't stretch before you run or mobilize, then this is probably really uncomfortable. Okay, so let's lengthen. Let's lift up the chest, roll the shoulders back. Let's drive the heel towards the back of the mat. Let's tense the right quad by lifting the kneecap, placing your hands flat on the ground and taking a big step back with the left leg into a plank position. Just drop the knees down and we're set up for this. So abs are super hard. Brace. This is nice and tight. Fingertips are spread out wide. So push your whole palm and your fingertips into the mat. Shoulders are over the hands, so weights forward, and shoulders are away from the ears, so nice long neck. And then without moving your hands, I want you to rotate your biceps forward. So they're not facing each other. They're going to face the front of the mat. So you're twisting in, so your inner elbow is pushing forward to the front of the mat. That's locking in your shoulder joint and giving you an enormous amount of power. It's also helping you to isolate your tricep. Okay, now we're going to do a yoga push-up, which is a Chaturanga. So elbows stay super tight as we lower our chest towards the mat. That's going to be our exhale. So take a big inhale, elbows tight to the rib cage. Exhale, lower the chest to the floor in between the hands. Uncurl the toes. Keep those elbows super tight to the body. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the upper back engaged as you start to peel your chest off of the floor using your back only. So we're not really putting any pressure through the hands at this point. It's all the back muscles. Okay, so if you want a bit more stretch, we're going to come into our up dog. So push your way into the hands. Keep the elbows tight to the body, and then start lifting the chest, lifting the belly off of the mat. And if you want a little bit more, then push your toes into the mat, tense your kneecaps, squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes. Eye line is forward and slightly up. Good. And then we're going to push into downward dog. So drive the bum back, curl the toes under, and now we're in downward dog. Okay, so fingertips are still spread out nice and wide, and you're going to drive your whole hand into the mat. So fingertips, fingers, palm, the heel. I want you to look at your feet and then drive your shoulders back hard towards your feet. Tilt your bum up into the air, a little bit higher. I know you can do it higher than that. And then squeezing your abs nice and hard. Now here's a cheat. We want to soften the knees a touch, which means we can create a little bit more length in our back. So soften the knees, bum lifts up a little bit higher. Good. Bum's nice and high. And now let's pedal the heels. So alternating between left and right. Just soften the knee and then drive the heel closer towards the mat. Stretching out the hamstring and the calf. Loosening off the hips. Good, hold it there. So bum lifts up higher. And now we're going to do 3 breaths and try and get the heels a little bit lower towards the mat. So take a big inhale. Heels down for 1. Inhale. Heels down for 2. Inhale. Heels down for 3. Lift the kneecaps, squeeze the quads, and now we are in downward dog. Okay, active rest position. Feels hard, right? Okay, inhale, right leg lifts and points up towards the ceiling, and we come on tiptoes on the left foot. You're going to swing the right leg in between the hands and come into lunge on the other side. If you don't quite make it, don't worry. Just drop the back knee and then lift up the foot and then put it in between your hands. Okay, exactly the same setup. So foot's on the floor, knee in line with toe, hips square to the front of the mat, and then bounce or rock backwards and forwards. How does this side feel? Better? Worse? Uncomfortable? Kind of. Okay, let's create that length. So roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, drive the heel towards the back of the mat, squeeze the left quad, and take a big step back with the right leg into plank. So we had that option for knees down. You can take that if you need it. Otherwise, knees lifted, biceps forward, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to do our Chaturanga. So elbows tight as we lower the chest to the floor. And then inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Nice. Take a few breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. So we're now going to put this together in with Vinyasa. And Vinyasa literally just means movement with breath. And we're assigning that breath to each part of the flow. Okay, so we're going to do it nice and slow for 1 time and then 3 times a little bit faster. Okay, so inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise and reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down again. Inhale, plank position. You can step or hop. And then exhale, Chaturanga, elbows tight, biceps forward. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Okay, so that's the movement. We're going to have 3 more times, a little bit faster. Get the heart rate up, ready for today's class. Okay, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows tight. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog. That's 1. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise, reach, big stretch. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, plank position, squeeze those abs. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows tight. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog. That's 2. 1 more. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, big stretch. Inhale, plank position, stabilize that. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows tight. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, good job. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. So push your bum back onto your heels, feet are flat on the floor, keep your arms outstretched in front of you. Remember, we're breathing in and out through the nose, so try and settle that breath. Breathing through your nose will help you do that faster. So get that control. So child's pose is our rest position, and you can use it at any time during today's class. So if you just need to catch your breath, just drop into this, or if it's just a bit too much, then drop here. But stay with it as long as you can. Remember, your breathing is your friend. It's going to help you get through it. Okay, we've got 3 blocks for upper body. So come into tabletop position while we set this up. So we're going to start with our rolling and twisting dogs. So our rolling dog, I'll demonstrate our 2 options. So we're going to be starting in our downward dog. And option number 1 is to drop the knees to the floor. And then we're going to come into our upward dog by keeping the elbows nice and tight and then lifting the chest up. And then pushing back and then lifting the bum up. So it's down, elbows tight into up dog, and then push back into our downward dog. Option 2 is that your knees don't drop. So you've got that nice tight elbow into an up dog here. Okay, so those are your 2 options. We're going to do 5 of those. Okay, so inhale as we lift, and then exhale to push back into our downward dog. Okay, so select your option. Take a big inhale, roll and up dog. Exhale, push back into downward dog. That's 1. Inhale, roll. Exhale, push back. Downward dog for 2. Inhale, roll. Elbows nice and tight. Exhale, push back for 3. Inhale, roll. Exhale, push back for 4. Inhale, roll. Exhale, push back for 5. Inhale. Exhale, stay in downward dog. Okay, now we're going to do our twisting. So we're going to start just by lowering the knees towards the mat, but not touching the mat. So knees come down, bum stays lifted, and then inhale back down. Okay, exhale, lower, knees towards the mat. Inhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lower, lift for 3. Exhale, lower, lift for 4. Exhale, lower for 5. Nice. Okay, and now 5, we're going to twist. So we're going to lower to the left, and then lower to the right, and then back up into downward dog. Exhale, left, right, downward dog. Exhale, left, right, downward dog for 3. Exhale, left, right, downward dog for 4. Exhale, left, right, downward dog for 5. Good job. Hold. Downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come back into your tabletop position. Okay, we're going to put those together. We're going to do 10 reps. So we're going to do our inhale up into our up dog, and then our exhale to the left, to the right. So twisting. Okay, it's going to hurt your quads. Feels weird, right? Hurting your quads doing upper body, but your quads are going to be working really hard. Want to keep the elbows super tight. That's the most important thing. So if you feel like if you're on your knees, keep the elbows tight, and if you're on your toes doing your up dog and your elbows start to do this, drop to your knees, keep them nice and tight. That's the most important thing. Okay, so 10 reps. Let's put them together. Okay, big inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's roll into our up dog. Exhale, push back left and right. Downward dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back left, right, downward dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push back left and right, downward dog. And again, inhale. Exhale, twist. Get that full rotation, left and right, downward dog. Inhale. Lift, up dog. Exhale, push back, left twist, right twist. That's 5. Inhale, big stretch. Nice. Exhale, twist left, and then twist to the right. Inhale, lift. Get that rolling, elbows tight. Exhale, push back left and right for 7. 3 to go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push back left and right. Downward dog. Inhale, lift. This is for 8. Push back. Let's go. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, push back left and right. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, knees down. Child's pose. Awesome, girl. Well done, guys. Downward dog, right? It's tough. Quads hurting. Triceps hurting. Shoulders hurting. Okay. Settle your breathing in and out through the nose. And let's get started. We're going to be doing some mobilization of the hips, working the glutes, and having a nice big stretch at the same time. Okay, so downward dog position. Let's do 2 breaths there. So big inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, inhale, left leg lifts all up to the ceiling. And I'm going to swing that through into our lunge position. Okay, so we're going to take the left hand and we're going to reach that up towards the ceiling and hold it there for 5 breaths. So in and out through the nose, opening up the chest. We're going to try and stack our hands above each other, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, getting that nice big twist, opening the chest towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths. Yeah, nice job. Okay, and now when you put this left hand back down, I want you to put it on the inside edge of your left foot. I want you to drop the heel, the back heel, onto the ground. Sink the bum a little bit deeper and take the right hand up to the ceiling. And then stack your hands above each other, shoulders away from the ears, chest lifting towards the ceiling. 5 breaths here. 4 to go. So really think about opening up that chest, keeping the core nice and tight. I know this is probably challenging your balance a little bit if you're not used to opening up the hips in this way. Nice, 1 more breath. Okay, twist back down, hands either side of the feet. And I want you to take that foot back off of the ground, so lift your back heel off. This time we're going to put the left hand in, outside of the left foot. And you're going to lift that right arm back up again. So left hand outside the left foot, keeping the back heel off of the ground this time. A bit more of a challenge for the balance. And then again, 5 breaths here, opening up the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, open a little bit wider. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Big inhale. Exhale, twist. Good, and then our hands either side of your foot. Okay, so I want you to twist and drop your back heel on the ground, rotate your foot so it's parallel to your left, and then we're going to drop onto our butts. So our butts are going to be pushing towards our heel. If this is like too much of a stretch and you feel like your inner thigh is about to snap, then lift your heel off of the ground. That's going to help you to get that butt down towards the ground. I want you to sit back. So take your left hand back and then your right hand back. Ground. Okay, so take a seat, drop your bum down. So the key points for this, our rock star, is about squeezing the glutes and pushing the bum up towards the ceiling. You can be extending your right hand up, looking at your right hand, and then as you push your hips up and your bum up, we're going to be lifting, looking, and reaching. Your right leg wants to stay straight. So to lift the kneecap and tense the quad, and make sure that that stays engaged the whole time. We're going to do 10 breaths. Every time we reach, we're squeezing the glutes. And exhale, think about crunching and squeezing in the abs here. Okay, so big inhale. We're going to reach, extend, look at our extended arm, and exhale, come back down, bum on the mat. That's 1. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, drop for 2. Inhale, reach, squeezing those glutes, pushing the hips up, reaching and crunching for 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop for 4. Inhale, reach, keeping that right quad engaged. Exhale, drop for 5, halfway. Inhale, reach. Okay, think about extending it further away from you. Exhale, drop for 6. Inhale, reach a little bit further. Stretching out through the legs and drop for 7. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop for 8. Make sure that right leg is still engaged. Inhale, reach. Drop for 9. Inhale, reach. Big extension. And drop for 10. Good. Come back into your little Cossack squat. So walk the hands over and then back into your lunge. Okay, opposite side now. So back into downward dog. And this time, inhale, right leg lifts. Swing through into your lunge. And I'm going to do the stretch. Okay, so left hand plants into the ground. Make sure you're pushing it in, shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Take 5 breaths here. Lengthen the back leg, so squeezing the quad, shoulders away from the ears, twisting and opening that chest towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch, feeling those core engaging. One more breath. And then we're taking that right hand and dropping on the inside edge of our foot. Dropping the back heel on the ground and then opening up this way. Remember, squeezing the glutes, sinking the hips down a little bit deeper. 5 breaths. 3 to go. Opening up that chest, shoulders away from the ears. Feeling the stretch on the inner thighs. Good. And then hands down. Taking the right hand outside of the right foot, lifting the back heel off of the ground, and then opening up again. 5 breaths here. So big twist. Engaging the core, keeping that back heel lifted, keeping that back quad engaged, sinking the hips lower, opening the chest, shoulders away from the ears, neck nice and long, looking up at that extended arm. 2 more breaths. Good. Okay. Come back into your lunge, and I'm going to come back into that Cossack position. So just twisting the foot round, dropping the back foot on the floor, and maybe even lifting the heel if you need to on that right foot this time. Feeling the stretch on the inner thigh on the left side. If you can, sink deeper and try and get the heel on the ground. Don't worry if you can't. Keep the chest lifted. And then take the right hand behind and then the left hand behind. Sit on your bum. Okay, so I also want you to think this time about keeping the knee of your right foot in line with your right toes. Remember, tensing that left quad, squeezing the glutes to push your hips higher, and extending our left hand this time up above. Okay, so our left hand up, tensing the left quad. Inhale, reach, exhale, drop for 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop for 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop for 3. Inhale, reach. Drop for 4. Inhale, reach. So squeezing the glutes. Drop for 5. Inhale, extend the arm. Reach as far as you can. Drop for 6. Inhale, squeezing the glutes, tensing that left quad. Drop for 7. Inhale, reach. Drop for 8. Inhale, reach. Keeping those legs nice and far apart. Drop for 9. Last one. Inhale, reach. Drop for 10. Good. Come back into that Cossack squat and then twisting into your lunge and then step that back into downward dog. Let's take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows tight. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands down by your side. Okay. Last one on upper body. I'll be pleased to hear. Right, so we're going to do a revolve chair. So this is all about back mobility, big twisting, and opening up the chest towards the ceiling again. You're sensing a theme, right? So we're going to be starting feet together. So I'm going to zip up on the inner inside of our legs. So think about squeezing the calves together, the knees, the inner thighs, squeezing the glutes. And then inhale, arms come up, big reach. So this is our start position. Make sure the shoulders away from the ears, the biceps squeezing towards the ears. Now our palms are facing towards each other. Okay, and then we're going to take a twist. So we're going to twist down into our chair position. And as we twist, we're bringing fist to palm. You're going to bring your right elbow outside of your left knee. So twisting, so sinking down into our chair, fist to palm, and we're trying to stack our left shoulder on top of our right shoulder. Open up the chest towards the ceiling, squeezing the legs together and making sure that the knees stay in line. So don't let the right knee twist. Make sure that they're in line and you're just twisting your upper body. So just do 5 breaths here. Think about squeezing. Imagine your spine is a towel. You're squeezing the water out of it as you twist and look up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Okay, so this is our end position. We're going to do 10. We're going to alternate between this and our standing position. Okay, take a big inhale and rise. All up standing. And then exhale, swing into our revolve chair for 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist for 2. Nice, find that rhythm. Inhale, lift. Twist for 3. Get that full extension. Inhale for 4. Inhale, big stretch. Drop for 5. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Remember that towel squeezing. Inhale, drop for 7. Nice. Inhale, reach. Drop for 8. Inhale, reach. Drop for 9. Big twist. Last one. Inhale and drop for 10 and hold it there. I want you to hold it in that position. Go back in our revolve chair. This time I'm going to take the left hand up and towards the ceiling. Right hand drops down towards the ground. Fingertips maybe even reach the ground. Make sure those knees are in line. Opening up the chest. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. And then open up that chest a little bit more. Twist. Inhale. And then exhale. Squeeze. 1 more. Inhale. And come back up to standing. Nice. Just fold all the way back down again. Just hang there for a second. Stretching out the back. Awesome job, guys. Okay, we've done one side. We're going to do the other. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale, we're going to twist left elbow outside of our right knee this time. Looking up towards our right elbow. In that big twist. Sinking into that chair position. 3 more breaths. See if you can squeeze some more water out of your spine. Last one. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Rise, exhale, twist into that chair, knees are level. That's for 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop for 2. Inhale, reach. Drop for 3. Get that twist. Inhale, reach. Drop for 4. Nice work. Inhale, reach. Big stretch. Exhale, drop for 5. Control it and squeeze. Inhale, reach. Drop for 6. Inhale, reach. Find that rhythm. Squeeze for 7. Inhale, reach. Drop for 8. Inhale, reach. Drop for 9. Get those elbows stacked. Inhale, reach. Drop for 10. Hold it there. Okay. Getting those elbows twisted and aligned. Take the right hand up towards the ceiling. Sink the bum a little bit deeper. Extend the left arm down towards the ground. Look up towards your right hand. That's 2 breaths already. Open up the chest towards the ceiling. Try to get those fingertips closer towards the ground. 1 more breath. Getting that chest opening. Good. Take a big inhale. Rise. Exhale, fold. Let's have a vinyasa. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows tight. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, knees down. child's pose. Grab a drink of water if you need it. That's upper body, it's finished. You'll be glad to know. But I guess the downside of that is that we've got lower body to go, and that's pretty tough. Okay, so lower body, big stabilization, big cardio block. But there's just 3. They're short and sweet, and then it's Sebastian time. So we're nearly there, guys. So our first block we're going to do is our twisting drop lunge. So we've already done a bit of twisting lunges today, and we're going to be working on that again. So it's going to be downward dog. Take a big inhale and lift the right leg up into 3-legged dog. Exhale, swing that through in between your knees, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the right hand and then we're going to be lifting that up towards the ceiling. So your left leg's back and your right hand lifts up towards the ceiling. Okay, so shoulders away from the ears, keep that chest opening. You should feel that should feel easier. We've done a lot of practice here, right? Extending and lengthening the back leg. Okay, and now your challenge. We're going to come back into our lunge. We're going to keep that front foot on the floor, and we're going to drive and try not to touch the left foot on the floor as we come into standing on the right leg. You're going to bring your knee in towards your chest, and this is our finished position. So you're negotiating balance in between those 2 positions. I'm going to drop 10 times, okay? It's a good glute activator and stabilizer, okay? So let's drop. Left leg drops back, right hand reaches up, and then inhale, back to standing, knee into chest. Nice, drop, exhale, inhale, rise, pushing off that front foot for 2. Exhale, drop, inhale, rise for 3. Exhale, drop, getting that big rotation. Inhale, rise, knee into chest for 4. Exhale, drop. Inhale, rise, squeezing that glute as you do for 5. Nice. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop for 6. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop for 7. Inhale, rise. Negotiate that balance. Dropping for 8. Inhale, rise. Knee as high as you can. Drop for 9. Inhale, rise. Dropping for 10. Good. Hands on the mat. Push back. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg lifts this time. Exhale. Swing through. And we're going to take the left hand and reach that up towards the ceiling, opening up the chest, shoulders away from the ears. We've got 5 breaths here, lengthening that back leg, sinking the hips a little bit deeper, driving the right hand into the mat. 1 more breath. Okay, and this time we're going to push off the left leg, the different side. Let's feel how that is with your balance. The knee lifts up nice and strong. Okay, let's drop. Exhale. Inhale, rise. For 1. Exhale, drop. Get that twist, look up. Inhale, rise for 2. Exhale, drop. Squeeze the glute as you lift that knee for 3. Exhale, drop. Inhale, rise for 4. Lift that knee as high as you can. Exhale, drop. Get that big rotation. Rise for 5. Exhale, drop. Rise for 6. Keep that balance negotiated. Exhale, drop. Rise for 7. Exhale, drop. Rise for 8. Exhale, drop. Rise for 9. Last one. Exhale, drop. Rise for 10. Good. Sink back into that lunge. Step back. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, swing through in between the hands. Okay, same thing. We've got a little change at the top. So come in, lift the right arm up. Take a big inhale and stand up on that right leg. And this time, instead of bringing it just into your chest, we're going to bring it out, open up the hips. That's going to be our end position. Okay, so exhale, dropping that leg back down. Opening up the chest. Then inhale, big push off the right leg, opening up the left leg, and then dropping back down. Nice. Inhale, rise. Open. Exhale, drop for 3. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop for 4. Open that chest a little bit more. Inhale, rise. Open up the hip a little bit more. Drop for 5. Inhale, rise. Hips open. Exhale, drop for 6. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop for 7. Inhale, rise. Get those hips open. Drop for 8. Inhale, rise. Drop for 9. We've got 1 to go. Inhale, rise. Drop for 10. Good. Come back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg lifts this time. Last set here. Swing through. Okay. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the right quad. Sinking the butt a little bit lower. Shoulders away from the ears. Big push through that left foot this time. Rising up. Knee lifts and then knee comes out. So you're opening up the right hip. Squeezing the left glute. Okay, let's drop back down. Opening up, lifting that left arm towards the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, drop for 1. Inhale, reach. Drop for 2. Inhale, stretching out that right hip. Drop for 3. Inhale, reach. Drop for 4. Inhale, stretching it out. Drop for 5, halfway. Inhale. Drop for 6. Inhale. Getting those hips nice and open. Exhale and drop and then open up those arms. Inhale. Drop for 8. Inhale, squeezing that standing leg glute. Drop for 9. Inhale. Drop for 10. Good. Come back into downward dog. Inhale. 2 breaths. Exhale. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Child's pose. Good. Nice work, guys. So hopefully you can feel your glutes firing in that, right? As you come up, you're using your glutes to stabilize and open your hip. And then twisting and opening the back. This class is awesome for that. Okay, next set is our dynamic warrior 3s. Another amazing stabilization set and really good for your glutes. Okay, downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise, and then exhale, hands down by your side. Okay, so I want you to put your hands on your hips, and we're going to start by lifting the right knee up towards the chest. We're going to tilt and come into a T position. This is going to be our exhale. So we're going to exhale and lower down, extending the right foot back, squeezing the right glute. Keeping that focus and squeezing the left glute for stabilization. Take a big inhale and then the knee comes back up into that starting position. Okay, do that 5 times. So exhale, extend, inhale, balance. I know it feels wobbly, you guys are doing great. Exhale, extend, inhale, the knee lifts. Good, exhale, extend. Inhale, negotiate that balance with 3. Inhale, exhale, extend, and then inhale, lifting that knee, negotiating that balance. Got 1 more. Exhale, extend, and then inhale, knee lifts. Good. Hands down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold, stretching out those glutes, and then inhale, back to standing. Okay, left side, hands on the hips. Left leg lifts, knees lifted. Okay, exhale, we're going to extend, squeezing the left glute, and then inhale, knee lifts. Good. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee lifts for 2. Exhale, extend. Control that balance. Squeezing the core nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale. Extending that leg, squeezing that glute. Inhale. One more. Exhale, extend. And inhale, back to standing. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to standing. Okay, we're going to progress it because this is Broga, right? So, right leg to the left. This time when we exhale, we're going to be extending both our arms and our legs into that T position. So this is a bit more balanced. Squeezing, really important to squeeze your glutes, especially your right one. That's going to help you get that full length, okay? So, let's go. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee lifts for 1. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee lifts for 2. Exhale, extend. You can do it. Knee lift for 3. Exhale, extend, squeezing those glutes as hard as you can for 4. Exhale, extend for 5. Nice. Come back to standing, and we're going straight into the left side. So left knee lifts. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee lifts. Exhale, extend. Inhale for 2. Exhale, extend for 3. Exhale, extend. Keep that balance for 4. Exhale, extend. And for 5. And then back to standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down. Good. Have a little stretch it out and then back up to standing. Okay. One more challenge. Let's make it a little bit harder, obviously. Okay, we're going to stay in our T position. So, right leg lifts, and I want you to extend. Do this with me now. Extend that T position. And now our exhale is going to be a little crunch. We're going to bring our knee into our chest, and our hands are going to come in. And then inhale for 1. Exhale in. Inhale for 2. Exhale in for 3. Exhale in for 4. Exhale in for 5. Good. And I'll come back up to standing. We're straight in on the other side. So left leg lifts. Let's get that tilt. Big inhale. Exhale in. Inhale for 1. Exhale in for 2. Exhale in. Feel that crunch for 3. Exhale, extend for 4. Exhale for 5. And back to standing. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, arms up. And then hands down by your side. Awesome job. For your glutes firing, right? Okay, balance negotiated. We have our last set. This is insane cardio. But remember, your nose is your friend, right? Breathe in and out through your nose. I'm already sweating, it's gross. But good, right? So, sumo squat position. So come onto your mat lengthways and take your feet out nice and wide. I don't know how your hips are feeling, so make this work for you. So toes are pointed out slightly, knees in line with your toes. And I want you to sink down into a sumo squat position. We're just finding where it's comfortable. So if you need to adjust your feet, how your hips are feeling, then find that position, then come back up to standing. Okay, so horse riding. It's a tough set. Your quads are going to be on fire and your glutes are really going to be hurting, but it's breathing is your friend. Okay, so sink down deep. We're going to take a big inhale, and the right leg's going to lift as we stand. It's going to lift up outside our right shoulder. Okay, exhale, drop. That's 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop for 2. Inhale, lift. Drop for 3. Lift for 4. Sink deeper every time. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Stay down. Fingertips reaching towards the ground. Chest up. Inhale. That's 2 breaths. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4, can you guess we're going to do the left side? Inhale. 5, inhale, left, drop. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 6. If that knee a little bit higher, a little bit wider for 7. Inhale for 8. Inhale, keep sinking lower for 9. Inhale for 10. Get your elbows inside. Sink the bum down lower. Breathe through your nose. That's 2 breaths. Inhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Inhale for 5. I want to lift your heels off of the mat. So we're staying in that squat position, but heels are going to be lifted. And I'll do exactly the same, but a little bit harder. Inhale, get the heels lifted. And exhale, heels lifted for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Control it. Inhale for 4. Inhale through the nose for 5. Inhale for 6. Inhale for 7. Inhale, get that knee outside for 8. Inhale for 9. Inhale for 10. Straight in left side. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Heels lifting. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Heels lifting. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Keep that chest up. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Stay down. Beach ball. Arms up. Shoulders down. Heels lifted. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And stand. Amazing job. Quads on fire, right? Okay, just shake it off. Grab a drink if you need it. Because anyone can do it once, right? Should we do it again? Okay. Same thing, but your quads are already pre-fatigued, so it's just going to get a little bit harder. But remember, breathe through your nose. Get that oxygen in. Let's do it a little bit faster. So sink down into your sumo squat. Take a big inhale, right leg lifts outside. Exhale, drop for 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 6. Get the bum down. Inhale, 7. Inhale, 8. Inhale, 9. Inhale, 10. Hands reach down towards the ground. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Inhale for 5. Left leg. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Stay down. Elbows in. Chest up. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Heels are going to be lifting. Inhale. Heels lifting for 5. Inhale. Right leg. Exhale. Drop for 1. Inhale. 2. Heels up. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Control it. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Sink lower. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Straight left leg. Inhale. 10. Inhale. 9. Heels lifted. 8. Inhale. 7. Keep going. Breathe. Inhale. 6. Heels up. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 1. Heels lifted. Bum down. 5. Inhale. Inhale. Heels up. Arms up. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Inhale. And stand. Awesome job. Okay, shake it off. We'll do a little vinyasa. Okay, top of the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra into up dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come into plank position. I'm going to walk the feet Keeping the knees close to the ground through the hands. And then come to seated. Amazing work, guys. Breathing in and out through the nose to try and settle that breath. And that's a massive cardio set to end on. We're in a little Savasana now. You guys killed it. Okay, so come lay down on your backs, bellies up. Let's align the spine. Good job. Okay, so laying on the mat, tuck your chin into your chest. Lengthen the vertebrae in the back of the neck. Maybe you put your hands on your head, lifting it up and then placing it back down on the mat. Trying to push the vertebrae in your neck deeper onto the ground. Okay, shoulders lift off of the mat. Pull them down away from your ears and put them back down on the mat. And try and put the spine in between your shoulder blades onto the mat. Pick the palms, hands out nice and wide, palms facing upwards. Just relax them onto the mat, however feels comfortable. Now bend your knees and then put your feet on the floor. And like we did at the beginning, we're going to scoop that pelvis under, squeezing the abs and then pushing the lower back onto the floor. And then your challenge is to then extend the legs, picking your feet to each corner of the mat, but keeping your lower back, hair's crazy, onto the mat. Okay, just wobble your legs a little bit and then let's let your feet hang out nice and wide and bring the attention to your breath. So big inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And again, inhale through the nose and then exhale through the nose. And now inhale into the belly, exhale, inhale into the rib cage, exhale, now inhale into the top of the chest, exhale, and now all three, so into the belly, the rib cage, the top of the chest, collarbones are lifting, and then exhale all the way back down, and again, belly all the way up, and exhale all the way back down. Okay, and now big inhale, and then out through the mouth, like the noise, and again, inhale, and then out through the mouth. Good. Okay, just close your eyes, bring your breathing back to normal. And just take a few moments to reflect on the class. So it's sweaty, but it's mobilizing and it's stabilizing. And hopefully if you did last week's class, you can already see an improvement, how your muscles are firing a little bit faster, things are maybe just feeling a little bit more open, and that you're breathing through it and your cardio is improving. So amazing job. But if this is your first class, then don't worry. It doesn't matter about being perfect. It doesn't matter about not getting everything moving in the right way first time. And that goes to anyone who keeps coming back to these classes. It's about progress, and that comes from consistency. So I hope that you're enjoying these workouts and you're keeping an eye on our amazing timetable and instructors and the deals that we have on. Also, ClassPass are now supplying Broga basically as one of their classes, so you can buy classes through ClassPass app. So that's really simple. So guys, amazing weekend ahead. Weather is looking fantastic, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please send me a DM or an email, whatever, via Instagram, and I'll tag you in some posts. It'd be great to know who's doing my classes, because I can't see. It's not as good as Instagram Live where I can see who's in it. But I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for sweating with me. I'm literally dripping, as you can probably see. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you Monday at 8 AM. Book on now, and yeah, have a good one. Namaste. Bye, guys.